Betty was much more than just a pinup model. She was one of the most famous influences of the 50s. One of her biggest, mesmerizing features that led her to success in a career as a model was her beautiful smile. But Betty has maintained her legacy even after her modeling days. She still inspires fans due to her amazing personality and devotion to her career until the day she mysteriously disappeared. Before we continue this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for 7 years of good luck and comment down below "I subscribed" so we can get back to you as soon as possible. Betty was born in Nashville, Tennessee, and she was always known as the it girl for her charming looks and her perfect physique. She was the second eldest daughter of a family of 6. This led her to grow up quite earlier in life. When she was just a child, she would travel along with her family to search for a country that would provide them with good economic stability. Not only that, but Betty was in charge of caring for all of her younger siblings and helping her family with house chores, such as cooking and cleaning. Her life would turn around for worse when her parents decided to divorce. This led the family to a financial crisis. Her mother then started working as a hairdresser and a cleaner just to support her family. This meant that Betty was alone all day, taking care of her siblings at a shocking age of 10 years old. When her mother saw that she could not provide for all of her children, even though she worked 16 hours a day, she decided to send Betty to an orphanage along with her older sister. Here, both siblings spent their time trying different hairdos and makeup styles, as well as imitating their favorite celebrities. In the local community center, Betty learned how to sew. This would help her a lot during her career when she would make her costumes and bikinis. In the local community center, Betty found enough peace to study and do her homework. She finally had no responsibilities to raise kids or do loads of chores. In school, she entered the dramatics club, was an editor for the school's paper, voted the most likely girl to succeed, and was also a secretary-treasurer of the school's council. These activities led her to win a scholarship to Peabody College. Although she continued to study hard, she always dreamed of becoming a famous actress. In 1943, she decided to get married to Billy Neal, her boyfriend of 2 years. During that time, she also graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree from the college she was attending. With the end of her education, she decided to move to California to settle down with her new husband, Billy. It was in California that Betty got her first modeling opportunity, where she started modeling as a store advertiser where she would wear different clothing for clients to see. As her career grew, she decided to travel across America, where she went from California to Tennessee and Florida. And her final destination was in Haiti, where she fell in love with the culture and all the country had to offer. In 1947, she decided to divorce Billy because things weren't working out for the pair. After her divorce, she moved to New York, where she would meet Jerry Tibbs. Jerry was a police officer but had an awful lot of interest in photography. They decided to collaborate, and Jerry took a lot of pictures of Betty. Little did this model know that these pictures were going to change her life forever. The police officer soon introduced Betty to another photographer called Cass Carr. They both organized an outdoor photographic session that Betty would find out to enjoy a lot. In just a couple of months, Betty's career as a model had started to flourish. She got numerous offers for posing in magazines such as Beauty Parade, Eiffel, Wink, and Titter. She gained the most fame when her modeling photos were posted in a magazine called Robert Harrison. This was the moment she finally became a star. In 1953, the new pinup model auditioned to the Sea Cliff Summer Theater located in Long Island, New York. Here, she would study acting and would end up getting hired to play numerous roles that appeared on screens throughout all of New York. Some of her acting appearances included Sunday Cost 5 Pesos and Time as a Thief. She even made an appearance in a show called Jackie Gleason. Even though she lived and worked all time in New York, Betty would occasionally go to Florida to pose for different photographers such as Bunny Yeager, Hannah, and Jan Caldwell. Betty would usually pose outdoors in beaches and boats. Betty decided to leave New York for good and moved to Florida in 1957. She saw that her career would have a more successful path by taking this decision. But during that time, her modeling career would come to a stop. This is because the photographs that she took during the 50s were seen as violating all manner of sexual taboos and raised an investigation from the United States Senate Committee. In 1958, she married Armand Walterson. During this period, Bettie's career as a model had ended, and she tried out for numerous jobs and also continued traveling to find a better career opportunity. Just 5 years into the marriage, Bettie divorced her second husband and married a guy named Harry Lear, whom she would later divorce also. Later along in her life, she started to become sick of all the attention that was given to her by the public. As soon as people started asking questions whether she was Bettie Page or not, she would answer, "Who's that?" just to avoid all the exhausting attention she was receiving. It was during the 80s and 90s where Bettie regained all of her success as a modeling icon. Although this was not because she started modeling again, but because of her mysterious disappearance. During the time of her disappearance, Bettie was all media could talk about, and there was even a countrywide search done for her. Even to this day, no signs are found of her whereabouts, or if she is even alive out there somewhere. This has led many to create different theories of her mysterious disappearance. It is surprising that even though she worked with just a few experienced photographers and also had most of her photos destroyed, Bettie still managed to make a name out there for her and inspire thousands of people worldwide. Comic books and documentary films were made to describe the mysterious and weird life she had. Now, Bettie remains a modern icon, a symbol of femininity, and a living legend. What do you think happened to Bettie? Is she still out there and disappeared because she couldn't handle the fame? Or was she kidnapped? Tell us what you think happened down in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching.